Time.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen, episode 151, we are well on our way to 200 episodes, which means that I have had to don this pink ski mask 150 times at least. And you don't know what I do with this thing behind the scenes. We're joined by the incredible Jam Stancil, who is my co-host, officially co-host. I'm going to get his face tattooed on my arm soon. And of course, Adam Hughezy from the great Ireland is here, who has a very funny podcast. But I'd love to trash him about how many goddamn fucking commercials he has. It's
By
worse
God,
than
I listened to the
traffic.
Zumach one.
Ugh, brutal.
Yeah.
Yes, I got
If it wa-
multiple.
This is how do you think I afford this popcorn in this Marvel jar from them sponsorship money? Of course, I'm here today replacing the hilarious Mike Bichetti, who thinks that this show is called The Pink Face Show.
Does he really? Have you had Mike Boschetti on? Have you been lucky enough to have him on your show?
I asked him once in 2018, and he's still trying to get things in order.
Yeah, so I booked him 4 weeks in advance, and of course he canceled. Next week we have a big guest. Actually, you know what? I'll just say one big, not three bigs, just one big.
One big.
We'll
big.
see. Yeah, you shouldn't say the word "book" to Mike Bichetti because it reminds him of feeling at school.
True. It's like the time when I called into KB. I think somebody set him off. I think I told too many people about who I was having on, and somebody let him on to know that I was, in fact, the caller that called into Burning Bridges and asked him. Oh, I asked Kevin why Peter Griffin was there, and Mike Boschetti almost blew up.
That
Wait
was
a minute.
you.
That's what he didn't come on recently. You think because of that, or this was a while ago?
I think that word got let out that Mike Boschetti might be doing the show, so somebody told Mike Boschetti.
Who do you think?
that
Name the names. Do you have a hot
Joe
lead
Exotic.
on who?
Joe Exotic. We know who
How
did
did-
it. We know who likes to ruin the show. We know the
what a
people.
rat.
Mike Deasy. We know all those guys who has a very small penis, by the way. If I wasn't
That's my
live on
rat
YouTube,
impression.
I would show Mike Deasy's penis right now because he sent me a picture of his hog.
You have to
and
find it
it's very,
first.
very
Hey,
small.
Kevin!
Hey,
This guy.
Now we're rolling. Go ahead, your
Adam,
turn,
of
Hughes.
course,
Dick joke.
Yes.
Speaking of big dicks, Brendan Shaw was on Adam Carolla this week.
Wow, there you go. Wow.
Was he on top of him or behind? What's
Ooh. The only guy who can be a dick and a cunt at the same time. More people.
Hey-o.
Ringo
Now,
Poppy. Go watch the
Nutshot.
special.
Nutshot is he's a new guy. He's not a new guy. He's been around for a while, even before I started the show. But he's been being a real prissy ass lately. And here's one of his comments here. Same as
sorry.
usual. Way to start on time. Oh yeah.
That's the
click
same one I
wrong
just tried to click. I said right before we started, look at us starting on time. 3 minutes late. That's like early for us. Fuck you. Is he
Yeah,
on the
fuck
Patreon?
off.
Give us your money.
one.
Fuck
He
you.
is-
Thank
he is
you.
actually
Thank you
not
for
on the
watching.
Patreon.
Well,
And
then
it's
fuck
probably
him.
one of Joe Exotic's fake accounts. Now, Adam, I was super excited to have you. I know I asked you last minute, and
Yeah.
you were down to come on because you asked if the King would be on. Of course, the King is still blowing me off since the
Maybe you
Atlantic
should
City
stop
trip.
bothering him so much.
I don't bother him. I just send him the link. That's all I do. I send a link. That's it. All right.
I think
Maybe-
Big Dog Kev, it's his own fault. He's too good, and he shouldn't blame us for wanting to hang around with the big dog.
Let me ask you a question, Adam, and be honest with me.
You just did.
Ah!
But seriously,
Hey,
As a professional,
be honest. Be honest. What would you rather, Jim
Oh.
Stancil, ski match host, or Keanu Thompson, and whatever the other clown's name that I always forget,
Alan Fuchs.
in studio? I mean, we would wreck that show. The show was good, but it wasn't the best. Yesterday was great.
Keanu Thompson, no offense to him, he's a very nice man, but a comedic person he is not. I'd rather hear fucking the deleted scenes from Speed 2 than hear Keanu Thompson talk about showing her cunt on OnlyFans ever again. Lovely woman, though. Hope she sells me drugs.
I like Keanu Thompson. And by
I know
speaking, I mean, how about,
I love her, but I don't understand the chemistry. Why Kev always wants to have her on the show. I mean, I trust me, I understand because you maybe want to look at the body. You know, she's hot. We'll get that out of the way. She's hot. But as far as a comedic talent,
Yeah.
I think she's. I don't know. I enjoy it. I think she's a good foil for Kevin, and I enjoy it. And I enjoy looking at her
send her the
body.
link.
You
Send
know
her
who
the
else's
link.
body
Once
I like looking at? Hughezy. You know who's showing their body today?
Brendan Schaub. No,
Brendan Schaub, great body.
Karen Freehan.
Oh, that
Uh,
ass pic.
Oh, see
Oh.
that anal cavity?
Yes,
I would eat that like Christmas dinner, and I don't mean once a year in front of my mum.
that makes me. Please finish. I thought are you going to a hilarious conclusion there?
My drink.
Beautiful. That made me happy. I thought you. I thought you Irish folk. I thought you were gonna say you like a more of a boy body, more of a Keanu body, but you like a little meat on your bones.
I like.
Do you?
Excuse me, I don't mean to cut you off, Adam, but Stancil,
Wow,
remember last
Cutting
week?
him off left and right.
Remember last week when we did this show, you had to do something.
He's gonna
to the
walk
Wi-Fi?
if we keep cutting
we
him
did
off.
something to the Wi-Fi. Can you please go do that?
No,
You
my
understand what I'm
garage door is open. That's all I can do.
Okay, all right. It just got better.
This is my life.
Ski Mask cuts the guest off like Gino Bisconti's skin tags.
Does he have
Could've
skin
just
tags?
stopped,
He's
like-
not even fat.
Not anymore.
What about the
Could have
picture
just
of Bobby
stopped at
Kelly?
Gino Bisconti.
Yeah, true.
Ironberg did.
Oh. Well, you brought it up. Fuck it. We'll get right to it. I had it on my little dumb list here. Do you have any hot take on the In Hot Water breakup, Mr. Hughezy? Go ahead.
I get it, but I think the real problem is that when shows are behind the paywall, you can't expand the audience.
Yes.
And I think that Ironberg's
That's
it's
actually a
probably
good point.
I think it's got to him that he's been really funny, but on the same level for so long that he's now getting older. He's got kids and he wants to have money, and that's not going to happen if Gino's saying that pre-show word.
No, we
all
don't
the
edit
time.
here. Please, yes.
Yes, please
Yeah.
say it. Get us banned. We're supposed to get naked on the show. Do you understand?
So you're okay with it. You have no problems.
Female cleavage.
I think
don't-
I'll be honest with you guys. I've been a fan of Berg. He's made me laugh a time or two. There was one time he didn't do well, and I came out and said it because every time on my show, what's very important about Ski Mask Collective is I put the mask on because it's something different, and I tell the truth. So when somebody bombs, I'm going to tell the people that they bombed.
We are
Last time
in
in
a,
Atlantic City, he did very, very well. He was my number 2 as far as making me laugh. But I'll be honest. I actually enjoy watching In Hot Water now, and I was never a fan of the show. I like it with just Gino. Sorry.
Yeah,
I like
I've
it
got
with
it.
just Gino.
I have to admit though that I haven't been checking out Berg Space.
I have not. I have not tuned in to one
I
episode.
No,
I haven't even done
do.
the what is it, when Doug Bell was on. I haven't looked at it. Not that I don't care about Berg. Look, the guy is fucking hilarious. He's good at his talent. He's good at his work. It's just not for me. And I know a couple other people that just don't find that stuff funny. I respect if you find it funny. That's cool. But I'm allowed to say my fucking opinion. You know what I mean?
Yes, and a couple things there. First of all, you said it. We're because of our colossal failures. That is our lives. We can be soothsayers, and we are free to say whatever we want about whoever the fuck we want because that's the show. So we are free to do that. And I understand, people who get paid to speak into microphones, would be hesitant to do that.
They don't.
Second of all, I think Hughezy brought up a great point with Berg leaving, and I have no problem with Berg leaving. trying to do different shit, grow his career. My only little issue is it does seem like he pretty much lied about why he was leaving, kind of using his health stuff, which rubs me a bit the wrong way. In the end, it seems like he lied about that.
About it. Don't lie about why you're leaving the show, just be upfront about it. And I feel like
that rubs me the wrong way.
I feel like it rubs Gino the wrong way too. That's why he's kind of gone off point. Hughezy, your thoughts?
Hold on. I had a third. Hold on now. Hold on. Hold right on.
Whoa.
Hold on. Put on hold music and hold the fuck on. Don't actually put on music. By the way, I have my journal here. I'll have to do some readings before we're done.
Sounds good.
Berg's Base and New In Hot Water. Berg's Base I haven't listened to. It's fine. For me, it's all taste. Hit or miss. A couple of them I didn't finish, whatever, but fine. And In Hot Water, I've seen all of them, so I'm still watching. I'm a cuck. Couple were duds, some were great, so we'll see. Too early to tell.
I like it.
Gino's doing his thing.
I love the fact that Gino is losing his mind. It's amazing.
Yes.
Truthfully, like he's losing it, and that's what makes it funny because that's Gino, and he has to lose his mind, and that's he's I don't know.
I get it. I also don't need to. I don't know. A couple of the ones where he tried to do. I saw a couple people comment that he enjoyed the series, not serious, but interviewing people. I don't give a fuck. My favorite part was when Berg would interrupt when Gino was trying to do his retarded points and derail the show.
Yes.
So because the show isn't. I don't give a fuck with the. I want to see the guest. Figure out what the fuck is going on. I don't really give a fuck. If they're funny, then I'll care. But I don't give a fuck whatever projects they're doing or how they're doing it. That's why I watched that show in the first place.
I like the show now because
I don't give a fuck about any of these people.
He's not showing videos and dumb stuff like they anytime stuff would bomb on that show at Compound, Berg would go straight to the nasty stuff, but then. I never enjoyed that because I'd be driving down the road. I don't want to hear two guys do, that's just me. I can't.
Oh, you're gay.
Watch it. Huh?
It's a show you have to watch. I've never did audio only for In Hot Water. And also shout out Stephen Garrett have been killing it. They've been doing their best. But anyway, I'm done. Sorry.
But I think though that there might be some behind the scenes talk of certain people wanting to leave Compound because if you seen Chrissy Mayer's YouTube last night, she interviewed that guy Ethan Ralph, and it got it's got to be well over 10,000 views by now. She's not getting that coverage behind the paywall on Compound, so I think it's going to get to the point where Chrissy's going to be like, "Hey, Cormier, thanks very much. It's been real," and she ends up doing her solo show full time.
Well, Chrissy does it right though.
And
as a former guest,
let's give first of all, Stancil, let's give credit to Frank Pellegrino, who really works hard to make sure that Chrissy does that, and the fact that she got on Gutfield, she works her ass off.
No,
and she puts out posters. They know how to promote.
Well, yeah,
that's something
and Frank's
we don't know.
Frank's been,
yeah,
they both been. But my point was Chrissy's the wet spot is silly goose fun time for her, so she can you know what I mean. It's not like she's not there 4 days a week. The wet spot's nice, fun, light time, and then she does the real shit, with her podcast and getting on that shit outside of that. So I don't see why she wouldn't just keep having that's her fun show.
Like honestly, Stancil, I hate when people hate on Frank. I don't like that because he's a nice guy. He works his ass off. He really does. He had his own club at the beginning, and he's really trying to make a career for her. And it's so far it's been great. She was on Fox. She was on Gutfield last night or a couple nights ago, right?
She 2 years ago, just before the China virus, she had 200 YouTube subscribers and we got 17 views on the video. Now she's got well over 50,000. That bitch has worked her everything she's got. She's earned. She's worked for it. But I'll never say that to her face. I'll only ever give her shit.
Has she been on your show?
Yeah, have you had
Deuce.
her on?
Yeah, she come on twice, and the second
Don't
one went
speak
so well.
Irish in here. We speak American here.
Yes, we're American people. By the way, do you remember what song you played last week for the traffic? Can you
It was
please play
all
that?
for the traffic or for my journal.
For the traffic. Sorry, everybody. My landlords walked in. I've never met landlords. I'm really not supposed to be living here, but yesterday we had a bad leak with the hot water heater. They walked in. They walked in a basement. So they basically walked in and just found a man with a ski
In a
mask
ski
on,
mask.
That's
talking
Speaking
into
of
a
why.
microphone.
That's why you should always dress as a pizza boy in the house. Because if the landlord walks in, you go, "Oh, I leave it in the kitchen," and then you just go outside, sit in the car, listen to some sweet Lenny Kravitz albums, and wait for them to leave.
Nice.
Yeah.
So should I just listen to? Should I just become Pizza Mask Collective? Is that is that what's going on?
Oh, big
I like
sausage
it.
pizza. You know about that, Hughezy? Remember big sausage pizza?
Oh yeah, you got it.
As a matter of fact, Stance will run the show.
Sure, I'm running the show now. Hey,
Yeah.
Hughezy, do
Hey.
you remember big sausage pizza?
Do I? You know what I like to do with my pizza? Put on some spicy balls.
Now I have some. Since thank God he's gone, I have some real serious, hard-hitting questions for you, sir, that I wrote down when I found out you're coming on 20 minutes ago.
Nice.
Let's see. I have 4 things here. Pick one. Pick a number.
3.
The worst, in your opinion, the worst podcast going that's like popular that people consider good. I know I say that because you can't like say Stuttering John's podcast, or you can't like say the obviously terrible pod. The worst podcast, in your opinion, that people consider good. You're a connoisseur. You're a real comedian. We want to hear names named from you.
Joe Rogan is boring as fuck. He is convinced
Thank
people.
you, Adam. Thank you, Adam. I've been waiting so long for somebody to agree with me on that. I
Yeah.
cannot sit through one episode of the show, even if I like the person that's on. Like, say, when Lewis did it, when Anthony Cumia did it, I couldn't get through 15 minutes without falling asleep at the fucking wheel. I almost
Yeah.
hit a tree.
People only say Joe Rogan is funny because he's connected and he gets some numbers. That's all that matters. He's as funny as finding a lump in the shower. I've had funnier fucking hamstring tears in public places. Women are funnier than Joe Rogan.
Agreed. And I do find
There you have it.
Adam, I find your podcast hilarious. Some of the, because you don't go for the regular questions, which we actually have fan mail here because they found out you were on. They say, "What is the deal with Amy Schumer?"
I just don't understand why children can be born with cancer, but that fat whore is still alive.
She's very fat.
The
She's a
opening,
hog.
yeah, the opening of Saving Private Ryan was funnier than Inside Amy Schumer. The ending of Saving Private Ryan was sexier than Amy Schumer's fucking underwear. She a train wreck. I'd rather smell Mike Bochetti's taint than hear 2 jokes from Amy Schumer.
Oof.
Now, speaking of Mike Boschetti, have you had Mr. Boschetti on your show?
No, I tried to, and then I realized, why would I do that? Why didn't I just interview a sandwich?
Yeah, and that's what makes me wonder why I'm interviewing you. But I like it this time because we've never really done this. Because normally you just jive, but I kind of want to ask you some questions. Who's your
I
favorite
got a whole
guest?
list of questions for this guy as well.
Let me ask one, and then
No, you go ahead. I
get into
asked one while
yours.
you were away.
Who was your favorite guest you've ever had on your show?
Well, apart from you 2 guys, I interviewed an actor called Vincent Curatola. He played
From The Sopranos.
Johnny Sack, and I was just getting him on to be a fanboy. Little did I know that he's very openly racist, right wing, and I didn't realize we had so much in common.
Why is he racist?
You like that show?
Cause the Titsones get on my nerves.
You love the blacks?
They talk in the cinema, and I can't have that.
How do you feel about the African Americans?
Of course, I love them. Sure.
You don't have. You have to remember they don't have African Americans over there. They're just
Well,
Africans.
no, I do remember, Jerry. I normally don't see the African Americans on the course because you told me, of course, I remember.
Oh, God. My point was they're just African. They're not American. He doesn't know what he's never met an African American probably.
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
love the blacks? What's going on?
Well, I do like a pint of Guinness here and there.
Yeah.
What are
Do
we?
you
like?
really drink Guinness?
Oh, fuck.
Sidebar.
Yeah, do you really find Guinness to be delicious? That's a
Yes.
good question, Stancil. Thank you.
I do, but if you
disgusting.
if you mix Guinness with another drink, you might as well have fucking Amy Schumer's jokes coming out of your arsehole.
Well, you might as well. You might as well eat a loaf of bread. I see people. If you drink more than 2 Guinnesses, it's disgusting. That's disgusting. Do you like drink that all night? Like,
I'd drink
that's
about
disgusting.
10. I'd drink
That's
about 10
disgusting. That's like
pints.
15,000 calories for like 4 beers.
It's a good excuse for impotence
Why do you need an excuse?
because my wang's going dead. I'm
How
getting
big is your
old.
piece? Let's get down to the nitty gritty here. Big piece.
Right.
It depends on the diet that week. Sometimes it's
You wear
sometimes
Depends?
oh yeah. Sometimes it's a hog. Sometimes it's a fucking bottle opener.
Okay.
Bottle opener, pointy.
Yeah. Bottle.
And high.
Good question.
Bottle
man.
cap.
Yeah, it points to where I want my dinner being made.
Now, Adam, I know that
You're a
a popular
misogynist.
comic. You're a popular comic over there in Ireland, and of course you're a big fan of our show. I run
Yeah.
all the logistics, and I've never seen you buy a piece of merch. What's going on? You want a big piece shirt? What's going on?
No, I do buy shirts of this one. Of course, you can get the Chadster.
Our shirts, sir.
Oh yeah, I'll
A
buy
shirt like
one.
this.
Yeah, this is my show. You haven't invited us on yours since I think
It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Tell you what, hang on, and I'll buy one right now.
No, you actually can't because I have $8 in my bank account.
You
So
can't. We
wait
have a
till
great
Friday.
merch. We have a great merch model where you can't buy the shirts unless Ski Mask has money in his bank account. Makes a lot of sense. How about this
Oh.
little ditty?
Yes.
Speaking
Father's
of-
Day is coming up, folks.
Speaking of that word, have you noticed my name on the thing?
On what?
On the-
Jerry
on the-
Seinfeld raped Elaine.
Yeah, there's no way
True?
he didn't sexually harass her during that season. I was just watching it. But like this, in real life, did you know that Julia Louis-Dreyfus is a billionaire?
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, she's
How do you
Jewish,
know?
so-
Have you seen her bank account?
Yeah, last night. But no, because her dad was some oil tycoon.
All right, let's get down to some other nitty gritty because my dad's an oil tycoon. Why did you bounce on Kevin?
Ski Mask
Brennan?
does come from oil money. He's really he's trying to get away
do.
from that. He's an oil money
yes,
son
I
of a
don't.
bitch.
I don't like to get into that topic because I can
Filthy
talk
rich,
for,
but we
can
can't
talk
sell
for hours.
T-shirts
I'm
until
not
he gets
rich.
paid.
I have $8. I have $8. Adam, why did you bounce on Kevin Brennan's show? I
It's-
remember. First of all, I don't mean to cut you off. When I was working, in
What
the
am I, a
Plaza-
foreskin?
I was working at the Plaza Tower, Tyler, Texas.
don't do
I can
those
say
here.
where I worked. All right, I was there. I was the building engineer. 19 stories, no big deal. I got a text one day. I was hiding on the 7th floor in a closet, listening to Burning Bridges, and I got a text from KB, and it said, "Can you do my show?" I didn't tell either boss. I just left. I went home, fired it up. Me and Cabana got on, and it was great. So, what was your excuse, sir?
Well, that's because silly Kevin Brennan asked me at the worst possible time. It was
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, there was a power shortage due to a storm, and then the
Oh,
internet
that's
went
right.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and dumb Kev was like, "Why can't you do my show?" And it's like, "Because there's no electricity. Then use your phone. I don't have Wi-Fi. Fuck you." And then he's never asked me on back since. But I always love Big Dog Kev. I want to get him back on mine so that I can trick him into saying something about Brendan Job.
You got so close that one time to get him to say the N-word, And he was like, "Oh, yo, no, I know what you're doing.
I will get him to say it.
You will.
know,
If anybody can do it, it's you. I love that. That's my favorite thing about your podcast.
Great
is
thing
when
to
you-
work towards. Good for you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
when
Thank
you trick people to say something, it's fucking hilarious. I love it. Because a lot of people are like more confused about the accent, really, and then you hit them with something real quick, and then they say the wrong words. Like you did, something happened with Florentine one time on your podcast that was so fucking funny. He said something bad, and don't go look it up, folks, because Florentine's a great man. Don't go look it up.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. He always talks like he's just finished burping. He's like, why would I do that?
He always talks like he's had a turd coming out of his asshole. It's great.
Speaking of which, do you think that Robin Quivers sat on his face?
I don't think so because that would hurt. I think.
Yeah, I think he did it anyway.
She's a fat
Dude.
bitch.
You should have seen what I did last night. I put on some Halen and I tossed Robin salad.
Put a big black ass on my face.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah,
I couldn't see where the shit stopped. It was awkward, but I did it anyway.
I had to know what all the hype was about. Yeah.
Yeah. She read the news the next day with my cum residue in her face.
All right. So what's going on with this Buffalo shooting people? Do we care? Does anyone care?
No.
No one
Nobody
gives a
cares.
fuck, right? All
I
right,
don't
we'll move
care.
on.
I don't watch
We'll
the
move-
news.
I
Who
don't give a
cares?
shit.
Who
I just
cares?
hope
Hey,
that it
listen. I'll just
wasn't-
say this. I'll just say this. It's not specific. Listen, we're the only. No offense, Hughes. We're the only free. We're the last free country in the world. They're trying to tell you we're not. We're the least racist country in the world by far. Not even close. Everything and freedom. Here's the point. Freedom comes with risk. Period. Stop. You can't have freedom and you can't have all nicey nice stuff. If you want to be all nicey nice stuff, go to Canada where you've been locked in the house for a year. Go to Ireland or wherever the fuck where you weren't allowed to do whatever the fuck for forever. There's a whole point. Freedom comes with risk. Period. Stop. It's not. America was never supposed to be a safe place, and that's what it is. The only people's country left in the world, which is going fast. So hang on to it while you can. Go shoot up a school, shoot up some whites, shoot up some blacks. Who cares? Just stay out of my fucking way when I'm driving. Now you go.
Now, Stancil. No. I think we're gonna move on since I've gotten you.
Let's
into
move
the
on.
mood. What about the traffic today? Go ahead, sir.
Oh my God! I did have one on the way back. Oh my God! I actually I once again rolled down. I had to say I shouldn't say. I can't say what I rolled down my window and yelled out some racial epithets about not black people, another race. So
Crackers.
no,
Sand niggers.
no, there was no N words involved. It was anyway.
I was talking about
it was
the
it was a
sand people.
toofer. It was a twofer. This lady.
Oh,
first
so
of all,
they were late for their dentist appointment.
It was
what?
It was a hardy R.
They were
on the
late to
twofer.
mow a lawn. We'll just leave it at that. They were driving
Spick.
straight. Yes, correct. We were driving straight, green light, and they stop in the middle of the road. We're going 40 miles an hour. Stop like it's a
Who's
red
we?
light. They stopped at a green light. I laid on the horn, and then of course the next following light they roll through a red light. It's a typical. It is so. Once you see it, once you have your eye out, you can see it. The people they'll drive slow as hell and then run lights and not use blinkers. Low IQ. Get the facts. Get facts. Yeah, get a million.
Get the facts, people. Truthfully, look. I mean, I was driving on Route 8 today. They've had the fucking signs up. Stancil, please cue up their music before
I'm
I
on my
go get.
Go
Man,
ahead.
this is how mad I am right now. That's why I just met my landlord because she said I didn't see your truck in the driveway. Why? I had my girlfriend pick me up from work, people. I'm telling you, I was so fucking mad. They put. This isn't it. It stinks.
This is the
not
traffic
it.
music. This is
No, it's
100%.
No.
This is the traffic music. 100%.
Let's make a bet. $20.
Done.
You sure?
Yes, done. $20.
Now I don't want to make the bet.
This is the traffic music.
Well, we can't shake through a fucking camera, can we? All right, so listen, turn it down a little bit.
Sorry.
And I have still to this day not seen boots on the ground, no hard hats. I want to see boots. I want to be able to pull over and be like, "Hey, fellas, what do you guys got going on? Guys need a hand? What's happening?"
Yeah, I need a hand.
There's nobody there. Yeah, I'll give him a hand. I'll give him a handy in the fucking porta john. I don't give a fuck. Just get
Hughezy. Hughezy, traffic. Go ahead, rant about traffic. Go.
Well,
Have you had any poor experiences lately?
Well, no, I don't drive. I get the bus to work, but I gotta tell you a quick story about this stupid old whore that got on the bus once.
Is it a drive? It involves driving?
Well, bus drivers, you know. He said, wait until we lower the step, so the dumb bitch didn't wait. She tried to jump. Her foot caught under the fucking step.
Oh, fantastic.
Old cunt fell forward, smacked her head off the post.
Oh,
bleeding heavily.
Oh, I'm hard. I'm hard
was
right now.
15 minutes late for my hair appointment. Old whore.
Wow.
Wow, what I would have given to have seen that.
That is our traffic segment. We will be who we have next for the traffic segment. Pat Oates will be doing the traffic segment soon.
Well, we might have somebody next week whose stereotype is they are not very good at driving.
True.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, and if it's Pang Dang, he's also not very good at comedy.
Wow, let's clip
wow. Here's some. All right, so we'll clip it, cut it, tweet it, so we can show Pang Dang next week when he's on the Scream Mass Collective podcast. Go ahead, people. Go ahead, blow it up. Get him off the show. Send him a DM. Ooh, you don't want to do this show like you did Mike Boschetti.
Well,
people are
disgusting. In everyone else's defense, Bochetti's, well, he's retarded.
Yeah.
Is he? What's up with the old Mikey boy?
No, he's a good egg. Obviously, we're having fun, but he obviously has a mental disability of some sort.
The guy's getting older, and let's face the facts, people. They had to base Peter Griffin off of somebody. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I always thought that when he got the host Dirty Line show, I thought was that some type of community service deal. Because
it's not the only service he was doing.
Oh, well, he wasn't smelling the flowers, if you know what I mean.
I'll say it because he canceled my fucking show. I can say whatever I want. It's my show. Mine. Cancel it, people. Who else do we have to call out today?
The thing that's so fucked up, Mike Boschetti has a documentary up on Amazon Prime.
What are you talking about?
There's a documentary about him on Amazon.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not even joking. It's a real documentary, and Artie's
What's it called?
Mike Boschetti.
No,
I'm not. Google it on the computer there.
We don't have. I can barely hang on no Wi-Fi to do this show. There's no chance.
All right. Sorry to cut you off, Stance.
No, I wasn't going anywhere. Don't worry.
You've been the kid. Okay, cool. So, Nutshot, shut the fuck up. I'll send you the link right now. You tell me yes or no. I'll send you the link. You come on, tell about the rumors. What the fuck is happening? There's no rumors. You
What's
want the link
rumors?
or what?
I can't read.
You want the link, you
on.
faggot? You want the link? We'll talk about whatever rumors are going on. What rumors? Ooh, rumors. Ooh. This isn't high school, fag. We're just trying to make jokes and bust balls. That's
this
it.
isn't Faggots Pod. This is a real podcast.
Yeah, this is real show. 150 episodes.
We don't just suck Compound Media's cock.
Yeah, we don't suck
like
balls.
other podcasts.
I'm sending you the IMDb page to the documentary. It's called Who is Mike Boschetti? It's real.
God damn it, he's real. Fuck. I didn't want to believe him.
Is it real thing?
It's a real documentary. It's up on Amazon Prime now for free, and it's full of big stars.
Oh, you know what? I wanted to put this out there to
yes, please bring up subjects. I have nothing today.
Yeah, I got a ton. I want to put this out more so selfishly because I want to be on the record here because I don't think I've heard anybody else say this. And Hughezy, I don't think Scheme has to remember. Hughezy, you're more older like me. Do you remember Jiminy Glick?
Jiminy Glick.
Martin
Dude, it was.
Short.
I
Yeah.
love Jiminy Glick.
Me too. Love that show. Tim Dillon is Jiminy Glick. Like, is he doing Jiminy Glick? It's to the point, once I realize it, is he just doing Jiminy Glick?
All comedians in LA are ripping off comedians from the 80s. It's just nobody knows about it because LA's full of fucking dickheads.
But it's
I
literally the cadence.
No. Rewatch the movie, Stance. I don't. I think Tim Dillon
Movie?
is
It
doing
was a TV
great.
show.
There's a
Did
movie.
they make a movie?
There's
They
a
made a
movie.
movie out of it?
Jiminy
Yes.
Glick and La La Land.
Yes.
I was talking about the show, but
No,
it's
there
Martin
was a
Short, right?
movie.
They made a movie out of it. Are we talking about
yeah.
the same thing?
Yes, Jiminy Glick.
Jiminy
in LA.
At Jiminy Glick, Martin Short.
Yeah,
Jiminy
there's a movie.
Glick interviewed Ice Cube, and he said the NWA word.
It's so hilarious when he does it. He says the N word. It's fucking great. And no, I think Tim Dillon's
And
like
I love
his
Tim
own-
Dillon.
No, he's great.
I think he's
mean,
hilarious.
especially
But
his
it's
latest podcast
literally,
has been great.
it's the same. And then I went to the store and I got myself a bowl of candy.
But I think Jiminy Glick was more like focused on the guest more than Tim Dillon is. Tim Dillon kind of likes to like focus on himself and then have the guest comment on it, if that makes sense.
Yes, the format, but I'm just talking about the voice and the cadence. I just want to get that on the record because I matter so much to everything.
Speaking of matter, did you watch back any of that content house
Who's
stuff?
Nutshot's clearly made.
Was I there?
Yeah.
What did you think of the Content House? How did I do? Did you hate it? Love it? Do you wish I was dead?
Respectfully to the Chrissy and Frank, obviously that's a hard thing to organize. It was pretty dull to watch back. I'm sure it was, but I'm sure it was a lot of fun there because everyone was drinking and there was porn who's and stuff.
Well, I don't think obviously you can watch it back, but I think the point is that it's just a stream always on, so it's funny to watch live because you can just pop in and out. You wake up at 2 a.m. to piss, and there's people, and Gino and Anthony are yelling at each other.
Yeah,
which is
I just
fantastic.
would have liked to have seen more activities, and plus,
I'll tell you this.
How did
they
I look
should've-
in the hot tub? What do you think about how I looked?
Yeah, big piece.
Let's talk about me for a while.
You know what I did
Yes.
like about
Yeah, you know what?
Stancil?
We'll do
Because although we all have the vulgar jokes, I remember there was a thing when, what do you call the Chip Chipperson co-host?
Zia,
Zia?
very good
And-
lady, by the way, very nice.
Yeah,
Real
and another
gal.
woman were getting out of the jacuzzi or the hot tub or whatever
Oh,
in
yeah,
bikinis, and you gentlemanly didn't look. You actually looked away. Because if that was me, I would have went.
Oh, I got enough of a look. Did you see me also when they left grab Drew's shoulders and tell him they can't ever take that out of our minds?
Yeah. It's Zia's fucking husband. That's not. I'm not going to stand for that.
Have you seen him?
Yeah.
Does he exist?
Yeah, he does. He hosts her shitty podcast with her.
Big piece flops, ready to rock. Let's see him. Stance. Oh, beautiful, beautiful pair of flops, people.
What do you think?
have to
Which
get
one
these
will
flip
you
flops.
buy? Adam.
I have these on the way right now, actually.
I don't know if I'd buy any dick flops, but I don't
How
like
about a dick
don't like
pillow?
things.
Father's Day. Do you have
Yeah,
a
you
father?
buying cock pillows or what? Yeah, you have a dad or what?
Yeah, I got one.
Does he have a big piece?
We let the blacks hold our pillows. That's what
POC, POC, please.
happens. POC. Yeah, the African Americans. Excuse me. They hold our pillows. Oh wow, what a great shirt! Who owns this? Wow, wow. Who
If
owns
you
this,
wear this
people?
shirt, you'll get. you
Don't make any
automatically-
offers you can't fucking, you know.
What do you think of this show so far, Hughes?
I don't remember drinking beforehand, but now I've got that vibe of it's all rushing to my head, you know.
You think you're hungover?
Yeah.
If I come to Ireland, and I'm serious about this, I can't this year. I'm booked out
We'll
this
go
year.
together. We'll go together.
What do you have in store for me? Will you hang out with me? Where
Us.
should I go? I like the nature. I like outdoors. I don't care
wanna
for
go- I've been
people
wanting
as
to go to
much.
Dublin for a long
Where should I
time.
go? What should I do?
Well, that's
Go.
the thing. I genuinely don't know much about over here apart from going drinking.
Well, let's go drinking. I could do that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of drinking, they sent me another cease and desist letter. Since
Did they really?
Since I posted the Rob Saul thing again last week, Heineken has sent me another cease and desist letter. They want to sue me, and I might have to go to court. Fun.
be
I
great.
can't wait.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be.
Let me
amazing.
represent you. I've talked about it ad nauseum through the episodes, but I'm 2-0 in court as my own defending myself. That's a fact.
Would
Took
you
the
like to be
stand.
my
I've called
lawyer?
I
witnesses.
did not rape her.
I'm a
Right.
real person, people. The
We'll bring
ski
that to
mask
court.
Host. I'm wearing the ski mask in court. It's gonna happen. The ski mask host is the ski mask host. All right.
When they wrote the letter, how did they get that to you? Actually,
They said
how did they send you? How do they know where you live?
by email. They don't.
Ah.
Ski Mask Collective host at skimaskcollective.com.
Okay, so then that's all I needed to hear. So then yes, you have to wear the ski mask in
And
court.
it's fun. We gotta
Undeniable.
go to
Let me
White
talk to the
Plains.
judge.
We gotta go to White Plains.
I heard that Tim Dillon get a cease and desist for using Jiminy Glick's act.
Exactly. Yeah, I heard that too from you just now, but I believe it.
We have to go to White Plains, Stancil, and
I have a
protest.
warrant out for my arrest in Harrison, so as long as we don't go too much.
I have a warrant for my arrest in Texas.
That's good.
Look at us.
Do you have any
No, what-
warrants out for your arrest?
Yeah, what's going on
Hughes?
with your warrants, dude? What's going on?
No, thankfully, all my legal matters have been situated. On the other stuff, I never get caught doing it. So I live to do another day. Let it snow. Let it snow.
Yeah. Now, do you also? Oh, you don't have a car. I was going to ask you if you also have a breathalyzer in your car because that's what all the cool kids do nowadays.
Yes.
Oh no, I just I have all my. It's more like taxi town over here. Hilarious.
All right,
Yeah,
Stancil, hit him with the big question. Come on, hit him with
A
the
big question.
Oh,
You know the question. You know the question you have to ask.
Well,
We've
we already
never
asked him.
Yeah, no, but he was a little sly about it.
It was a little.
You did.
No, he said. What are you talking about? He said sometimes it's big and sometimes it's a bottle opener, which didn't
Okay,
make sense.
so yeah, but he didn't give us an answer. That's the
Well, he
problem.
did.
He did
yeah,
not.
it's unreliable. I like
I need
it.
to see tape measure.
Maybe it's all the Guinness, the
Yes.
shitty Guinness.
You're fucked up. You can't read a tape measure.
It's probably well. It would need to be a selection of measurements because today has not been my day, but tomorrow,
Today
We're
was
going
not
for-
my day.
yeah.
Today
That's
was
Wow.
fucked.
But is your Johnson always the same size?
No, actually. It's weird because like in the wintertime it feels bigger. And I said bigger with a B. In the winter
hard R.
in the summertime it shrinks. I don't know what's going on. So it's
Because-
hard to get my dong going now.
Because if you're drinking during the hot weather, the blood rushes to your head instead to your wang.
Oh, I didn't know we had a doctor on the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's up, Doc? What's
yeah,
up,
call
Dr.
me
Adam?
Dr. Love. Talking about dicks.
Um,
Yeah, but seriously though, ladies,
Dicks.
cunt cancer is a problem.
It is, and it's disgusting.
I hope I have the
fucking-
answer.
Sorry.
Run that fucking thing under a tap once in a while. Why don't you dirty whores? Hey, dirty whores.
Do have to take a shower. This might be
Go
a
take a
short
shower.
one. might be a short one.
No, I got it. Well,
You got
I
got
gotta-
questions for him?
I
Can
got a
go
million.
shower?
I got a million. I got a whole fucking pot of things here. But maybe we should. Why don't you hit the journal music? Let's get some readings out of the
Oh,
way.
yes, of course. I gotta take a pee though. And
I
take a
believe it's
big
the
dump.
acoustic one. I think. Hughezy, if you somehow miss last week's episode, I found my journal from 1994 that I was forced to keep by my teacher because I was in special ed. So I started reading. Hey, let's turn the music down a touch. This is very important stuff here.
Yeah.
So I
Little
found my
quieter.
journal,
James
and we're going to do a few. We did a few more readings. Few readings last week. We're going to do a few more. We're going to do a few each show. And then when I'm done with them all, I'm going to read them all in continuum succession for the Patreon. By the way, On the Road with Stamsel, episode 2 on the Patreon. All right.
Patreon.com/ski-mess.
I know we left off on that McDonald's one. So here we go. When I was... Turn it down a little bit. These
all right. Sorry.
Just a little bit. These are very heartfelt. Give it like a 30, 25, a 30. When I was... And I'm reading these raw here. When I was riding Kiko... The fuck did I say?
Raw.
I don't know. When I was riding... I don't know what that says. A pheasant flew up from the grass.
It came out of your ass.
Distracted Kiko? What the fuck? What or who was Kiko that I was riding? Kiko?
Kiko, are you talking about the place we used to be able to go to print
And
stuff?
we both fell, and I hurt my ankle. Kiko? It was shaking. Jesus. All right, I'll just read it. Maybe I don't know what I wrote. It had to have been one of my dogs. But I never had a dog named Kiko. When I was riding Kiko, a pheasant flew up from the grass and distracted Kiko, and we both fell, and I hurt my ankle. Kiko came over and was shaking. I felt scared, and I started to cry. April 6, 1994. My teacher wrote in here, write about what you did yesterday after school. Me. Yesterday I went to the eye doctor with my mom. Then I went to baseball practice and I played catch. Then I finished my homework. Then my mom had to go to a meeting at my sister's school, and my sister and her friend played around. My sister and her friend played around. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
And there's some sort of picture. If anybody wants to screenshot that and figure that out. No idea. Let's read a couple more. April 13th, 1994. Teacher, write about yesterday's trip, your favorite part, etc.
By the way, I was still in my dad's ball sack, folks.
That's right. I'm going to die soon. I like yesterday's trip. It was fun. I liked singing on the bus. Oh, my favorite part was making the big puppet. I liked making the face because I didn't have to copy a face the teacher made. I also liked making the no idea that goes around his waist. And there's a picture of a clown. Very apropos. What did you say? That's one more.
One more. Let's get it going.
April 14th. April 14th, 1994. Oh, this is a big one. We'll leave it here for this week. My favorite book is Stuart Little by E.B. White because it has a lot of adventures. I like Stuart because he has a lot of good ideas and projects and good projects. I liked when Stuart's car went mad and he couldn't see it. And look at that. A great depiction of the cover of Stuart Little. And there you have it. There's readings from the journal for episode 151. We'll bookmark that for next week. What did you think about that, Hughes? Good bit? Keep it going? Make a whole show out of it, maybe?
Yeah, you should write for the Amy Schumer show.
Well, that fat clown I drew kind of looked like her.
By the way, see the fat woman that could put on the Sports Illustrated thing?
Kind of looks like me.
What's going on with that hog?
Let's be honest. Kind of looks like me.
I'd take a beach. Like, I wouldn't want to eat her box, but get a whiff of that ass, but I'd let her S my D.
Why, you put a batch in her?
She gonna take my batch.
Don't get me wrong, I would. I like some meat on my bones, but I just remember. I remember. I used to make my parents subscribe to Sports Illustrated as a youth, but only got it all year just for May when the Sports Illustrated issue came out, and then hid them and glued those goddamn things together. Let me tell you. So I can only imagine as a kid. Like, imagine you're a kid and if you were like me and you got the Sports Illustrated membership a couple years ago, And then last year they had some he, she, and then this year you got some fat pig on the cover. I mean, good thing there's internet. I don't know what these kids are beating their dicks to. What did you beat your dick to?
Mostly Asian porn stars and Janet Jameson.
Asians. It's interesting.
Oh yeah, love.
What happened there?
With the Asians?
Yeah, it's an odd
Oh, well,
thing for somebody in
from
Ireland to be attracted to.
yeah, anyone that doesn't look like me is considered sexy.
I guess that's true. I think honestly, that's a real thing, right? I think most people are attracted to the exotic, which is just what's not like them.
Yeah,
Which-
I don't want to bang anyone that looks like my mom. Like she's got gross tits.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I like.
And
like
she's
nice,
a woman.
Yeah.
Gross.
What's you had a list of other questions?
I know I had one. I was what I listened to the Chad episode. What did you think about your latest engagement with Chad?
The
Yeah.
second interview I enjoyed because I thought it was much better than the previous. I like Chad. He gave me the link to free download of the new Red Hot Chili Peppers album, which is mostly pretty good.
Nice. Good.
Yeah,
Is that it?
Yeah, no, he's a good egg so far. He's not touched my credit cards.
No. I don't know where he's kind of. What is he doing? And I'm not even
Chad.
trolling. I don't really pay attention to whatever. He doesn't follow me. I don't follow him. Who cares? But is he doing stand up, or I feel like he's kind of been off the grid, or am I wrong?
I think he mostly does shows around Florida, but he still do. But the thing, because he keeps starting podcasts with other comedians, and then nothing happens with them. Like he was doing a show with Jim Florentine for a while, then it just stopped, and then some other whatever the fuck. Yeah, but he's chatting it up.
All right. Wait a minute. Two things. Putting it out there, June 11th, by the way, secret show in McShane's in Portchester. If anybody's in the tri-state area, come through.
Club
Put it on your
stink.
calendar. I don't think it's a club. I think it's a bar. Now, did you see Barry Ribb's special is being filmed June 6th? 2 shows, 4 p.m. and 6
I will
p.m.
be at both
Get your oatmeal.
shows. I will be there at both shows.
I've
What-
heard he's raped someone before.
Raped or
Maybe.
ripped?
But he probably didn't. If he landed a batch in her, then he probably.
Yeah.
But my question is this: what he's been Barry has a good, nice act there, or 15, 20, whatever it is. But if he does a special, you're technically not. It's not really supposed to do those jokes anymore. Does he?
Yeah, it's supposed
do you
to be
think
a
he came up
special
with
new
new jokes,
joke.
or
No.
Is he? You think he's going to record it and then just keep doing the same act
Absolutely,
anyway?
absolutely.
I think so, too,
We're,
which is
we're all
hilarious.
going to be there. I'm
Yeah.
also.
I will
going
be
to,
in Colorado. I'll be out west. I'll be going down Colorado way that weekend.
You're thinking
unfortunately.
no, that's not that weekend, dude. That's
Yes, it
the
is,
weekend.
June 6th.
No, June 1st.
Sure.
So you
But
going?
I'll also be gone. I'm leaving June
Okay.
1st through. I'm going down
I'm
Colorado
going
way.
to DeVito's on the 1st and then the 6th.
But Barry Ribs
Yeah,
looks more
DeVito's
like
is
he
the
should be
first.
a-
You just sorry.
No, see, but Barry Ribs looks
was
more
wrong,
like
you
he
were
should
right.
be a fucking roadie for a covers band instead of a comedian. He seems off. Like I think him and Bichetti both failed the same class.
Talking about Barry Ribs or Ray DeVito?
Ray DeVito looks like fucking Adam Carolla, do you not think? With Jim Carrey hair.
I could see. I could see that. Ray DeVito's a good Ray DeVito's down in the Caribbean. I told him what I did when I was down.
He's
in
in the Bahamas. It's not the
Bahamas.
Caribbean. Everything sucks. Everything fucking stinks.
How is that-
People, I'm telling you, everything sucks.
How is the Bahamas not the Caribbean? It's in the Caribbean.
It's not.
It is. I've been there.
Do you know?
I
how to
call
Bought
it-
weed from a
do you know how to
Spanish
do
man.
latitude and longitude? Do you know?
Latitude?
Oh, latitude. Is that how you pronounce it? Northeast.
Sure.
Sure.
I got it on my arm here.
And I call it
longitude
the
and
Caribbean.
latitude.
People in Jamaica think they're in the Pacific, by the way.
People in Jamaica think they're in Pacific because
That's
they
a
don't know where
fact.
the fuck to go. They can't
Yeah,
hop on a
we were there.
aircraft.
The person we befriended kept calling the ocean the Pacific, and we just didn't correct him.
But do you
Everything
say
stinks. Everything sucks. Everything's fucked up. Fuck everything. Fucking done.
Oh.
Now, so you're making me like you. I'm about to like fucking destroy everything.
Vinny Cash right on time.
You're an asshole. Thanks, Vinny. We'll play video games this weekend, you dick.
Wow. Hey, talk about Gary. That sentence was fucking. Do you play computer games, Hughes, like a child?
Absolutely. I was actually
Yeah,
talking earlier
fucking
about how
homos.
last night I was playing the WWE game.
I'm gonna send his hats to you. Oh my god, he's playing wrestling video games. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and it made me so fucking angry that I couldn't get to sleep. That's how serious I took it. It's,
I used to play video games. Don't get me wrong. I have plenty of. I
I
can't
don't
tell you how
play
many
the games to play the
controllers.
games. I play the games so I can yell the good. I got
Just
a
get a
trigger.
garage
I
and
got
you
a
can
new
yell it in
trigger
here.
in my new thing. No, because it's not fun.
Best
There's-
WWF video game, WWF was Warzone, PlayStation 1. First time you can
Who am I
create
going to yell the N-word
characters
to?
and make
Who
everything.
am I
play
going to
that
yell the
nonstop.
N-word on PS1? Who the fuck am I going to yell the N-word to?
The Rock.
No one. I believe
That's
all
what's
races,
fun
all
about it.
lives matter. Black lives matter. We're all in this
All
together.
right, check
Count all
out the Buffalo
votes.
shooting. All lives matter. All right. I get it. I'm wrong. You're right. I get it. It's cool.
I wanna
You know,
throw that up again.
A lot of people in
Trash
Buffalo.
right now, Stans.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people in Buffalo got their wings.
There you go.
I actually get it now. It took me a second.
It's okay.
You
Get it.
should
What are you
ring. You
drinking,
should ring
Emily?
the bell. So every time somebody rings a bell, yeah, you go. Nice muted bell. Oh, I got one more thing I got to get on the record as well.
Let's go ahead. Let's get out of the way. Let's
Gino
get over
threw out there that they want to do an IQ test with everyone. A bit we did that totally bombed all the way back in the winter. I went on record that we did that. Do you remember what episode that was?
I don't, but I will find it in the morning.
Find
You're
out.
Absolutely
They're
serious.
trying to do an
69.
IQ test versus Legion of Skanks. We did it first. Obviously, you got it from us. That's all.
I will go throw out there that Gino finally unblocked me in Atlantic City, and then once we landed, I dropped you fellas off. You and of course, fuck, whatever his name is,
Julio?
Julio. Yes, thank you. I didn't want to say his real name. He blocked me again.
Oh.
Kumia did.
No, Gino. He's a
Oh.
fucking phony.
He's a bit of a phony.
He's a fraud. He's a fraud.
No, he's fine.
He's a fraud.
Gino's fine. Gino is Gino. Gino, I have to give him credit. He is the real deal. What you see is what you get, for better and for worse. So it is what it
I've
is.
had the worst day of my life. Like, till this entire day has been trash since the moment I woke up. I want to go to sleep and just fucking sleep forever. Seriously.
Forever.
This is not forever. Like, I don't want to die. Of course, I'm going to lock the door, but this is going to be a good sleep because
Sounds like you're gonna kill yourself.
I
Certainly
might.
sounds like it.
I might put a bullet to my brain tonight.
Wow.
Dad, if you're watching, of course you know that's just
Get
a
the
joke.
merch, folks. Buy the merch. Then he's gonna kill himself. He doesn't matter. if he
Buy
doesn't
the
have money in his
merch.
account.
I have $8. I have $8. I have $8. This has worked out great. I have 151 episodes. This has worked out fantastic for me.
It's really amazing. I said it before. He just falls right off a cliff when he has like one too many sips, and he goes from totally 100% fine to we have to end this podcast.
Put your penis out.
Well,
Adam,
don't
please
tempt
tell
us.
everybody about your hilarious podcast. The podcast that I
It
go
is a
to when I
classic.
run
I
out
listen, I
of.
subscribe.
There's 3 podcasts I listen to before yours because your goddamn ads. You have to stop doing them in the beginning.
I actually, because I hate them so much, I actually love them now. And I
And I
listen to
just
It
them.
annoys me so bad.
And I just got a new sponsor today. Another one
Let's hear it.
for a new app called Binge Sesh.
Okay.
And it's an app that helps you organize your TV binge shows. I use it all
Bin.
the time.
Oh, hold on. Is this some European? What does bin mean? This is gonna piss me off, isn't it?
Binge.
Yes, it is.
Oh, binge. I thought it was bin. I hate fucking European phrases. Just call it what we call it. We do everything right.
Yeah, bingo with
No,
an
hey,
E.
it's vacation. It's vacation. It's not on holiday. It's not university. You go to college. Come on. You go to the hospital. You don't go hospital. You always leave out words. Makes me it really annoys me, you fucking people.
Yes, and if you want to watch all your best streaming site things, use Binge Time or whatever the fuck. I forgot. I can't read the fucking thing.
Great read.
Yeah.
Hey, you're doing a great job.
$400 a month.
Hey, Ski, you want to do our reads? Oh, we don't have
Yeah,
that.
I would love to do our reads.
No, we don't have that.
Fuck
Well-
off, Stancil.
Good show at Stancil Jim on Twitter and Instagram. Do whatever else you want to throw out there. Who cares?
Look, people, we'll post it
Hughezy.
tomorrow.
Wait, let Hughezy finish. What do you want? What do you want to tell?
Yeah, we have.
the,
What else you got?
couple people that
Our
are.
biggest
Oh,
dick.
hey, by the way, I saw we tacked on a few more patrons, more content out last week, more this week. Sorry.
We did. You'll have more money on the first. Actually, Stancil, I wanted to ask you
Hold on.
this.
I keep cutting him off. You keep cutting off. Hughezy,
I don't care. I'm fucked up.
Okay,
I don't
I
care.
don't care.
Stancil, I need to know how much
I gotta
money
do weed
should I
and eat.
put. How much money should I put on the Mavericks on Friday?
oh God,
They're playing Golden State tonight.
yeah, I know.
Golden State's gonna win.
Yes, exactly. So take the Mavericks. I picked Golden State tonight. So take the Mavericks Friday. Put
All right,
10
I'm
on
gonna
them.
put I'm gonna put a G.
And by the way, folks, I've lost it all. I've lost all the money I've won. I might be becoming a degenerate gambler. I'm now putting 25-cent bets on things. I have a real problem. If
I'm
anybody,
putting $1,000 on
please donate to the Patreon so I can continue into the abyss of gambling
Yes,
addiction.
because 75% of the Patreon goes to Jim Stancil because he's a star. It really does. It truly.
I hate everything.
I do too. Adam, thank you so much for coming on. The King didn't join us, unfortunately, but he can eat
Hats
my
off.
ass.
Gay
Kevin
rights,
Brennan-
LGBTQ, Roe v. Wade.
Kevin Brennan
count
can
the
eat my
votes.
ass. Kevin Brennan can eat my asshole.
Yes. Count the votes. Amber Heard's
Count the
not
votes.
guilty.
Oh, excuse me. Amber Heard is hot as
Waukesha, look
fuck.
up the Waukesha, Twitter, Project Veritas.
Wait,
what else is
wait,
topical?
wait.
COVID.
Wait. Stancil.
What? I was doing my outro.
No, I know you were, but let's stop that real quick.
That's when you just say, Hughes, take notes. At the end of the show, just say all topical things.
No,
People
because
really like that.
I want to get down to the nitty gritty right here. Amber Heard was guilty, but she's still hot as fuck.
I don't think not my type. Yeah, not for me. I don't like skinny girls. I don't. She got a
Really?
bony face, dumb face. Kick her downstairs. I like a nice thick Latina. If I had my
Yeah.
druthers.
I like a cunt that looks like she knows how to eat a sandwich, just not shit it out. Rosie Perez. Now that's a high quality hooah.
I'll take that. Rosie O'Donnell got some meat on her bones.
Oh,
And of course, I know we cut you off so many times. Adam, please plug everything you have. You've already plugged it once. Plug it again, please. Plug it again.
it's the It's Hughezy Hello podcast. Yet another episode coming very soon with Carl from Who Are These Podcasts.
Oh, nice.
I'm getting a feeling that this episode right here could be Who Are These Podcasted?
I'm waiting. Every time
I
I,
would
turn that
lo-
on
I've been waiting
Sundays,
to-
I wait to hear. This has been sent in by Jim Exotic, Ski Mask Collective. Honored to be
very-
ripped apart.
Yes, and check out Hughezy Entertainment on YouTube. You can see all the video highlights from all the fucking clips of interviews done from years with varying audio and video picture quality. But quite recently interviewed Bob Levy and everybody's favorite Chad Zumock.
I've heard both of them, both good. Go subscribe, like, suck a cock, and subscribe. Somebody comment on something of ours, will you? Help us
Yeah,
out. We're always plugging other people. Why don't you plug me?
Yeah,
leave a
plug him in his
comment,
asshole.
fucking dickheads.
And then, look, Hughezy's working his ass off. His show's great. Go check it out. It makes me laugh. Once I get past the first 30 minutes of the fucking dumbass, stupid, ads. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
But once I get to the show, I laugh. And then I get to work. Like a minute and a half.
That's the show.
All right, love you, boy. Adam.
All right, thanks,
welcome
Hughezy.
anytime.
Good
Love you guys.
times, great oldies. Cool 96.7.
All right.